good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to the somewhat gloriously, phenomenally amazing trip of you, and welcome to the Sunday Saunter. I hereby have heard that perchance I may be the most Scottish person on the tube of you. I don't know. I wouldn't like to take on any of my fellow Scots in somewhat of a accent standoff, but I do say so for myself that I do have a rather nice accent. Do you want to go for a saunter? The signpost says Mauldisle Woods, Mauldisle, Mauldisle Woods, Clyde Valley Woodlands National Nature Reserve. Look at the lovely big path they've built for us to walk on. Is that no bonny thing? One great big ruddy path all the way through the natural woodland. Anyway, let's go a sauna. Catch up. Are you coming? Come on, man. Didn't think I'd leave you behind, would you? Come on. So I'm not holding the camera all the way down here again because it's like killing my arms. So I'll just keep quiet for the moment and allow you the pleasure of Mauldisle Woods as we walk down through. Mind the blue trainer shot. We always need the blue trainer shot. There you go. Some big old silver birches. Gorgeous. I love the bark in the silver birch. Hey, big chap. How you doing? Quite a few of them about here. So we've walked in and we're kind of, I guess, in the middle of the woodland. It's quite a bit of, well, it's about a mile walk down that path. We're sort of in the middle, whereas the path seems to zigzag, if you like, excuse the glasses. The path seems to zigzag as it's coming down, so I'm on the second tier here. This is the most amazing woodland I've never actually been here before. Well, not to my knowledge anyway, maybe when I was really young. But yeah, I don't think I've ever walked through this place. Walking down, you can see there's a lot of management going on. There's a lot of trees coming out and stuff. A lot of trees that have been felled. There's a lot of trees that are windblown. But look how light the canopy is up there. Yeah? Like loads of sky and loads of trees, and it's great because the floor as well, the ground, is covered in life all the way through. Look over here, I'll show you. So you can see kind of down there all the green popping up through the leaves. That's a great sign. The mixture of trees as well, so that Scots pine, silver birch, beech, ash, oak, rowan, wee bit of poplar now and again. It's a really, really good mix. Just going on what I'm seeing without doing any research, I would say it was probably one of these estates that sat along the Clyde at one point. Something to do with Lord Hamilton or DL, if you are aware of some of my previous videos. We'll definitely be coming back down and having a wander about, and there's definitely some finds down here as well, I think. Oh wow, look, I've just noticed, if we go through here, there seems to be, this is jolly exciting, give me a minute. Yeah, just come off the path here to come in. There's a tree down there, but if I bring you around here and through here, look, there's a wee wren absolutely doing its nut at me, if you can hear that trilling. Behind me, big giant yew tree, and yew trees all around me in a circle. Just like in DL Estate, which is about 4 or 5 mile downriver. Another yew tree circle. It's actually more silver birches than yew trees, I can see it, but it's a definite circle for sure. Okay, let's leave this little wren and get back up onto the path, and I'll wander on a wee bit and give you a shout later. And all these windy paths for the top, catching a glimpse every corner, getting teasingly close. My heart stands in wonder, in awe, in amazement. I'm home. Just as I come off the path walking down to the river, just at the side, you find this wee spot where obviously brickwork and signs of life, maybe like a boathouse at one point, or a pump house, or just a working shed, but nonetheless signs of life, maybe about 60, 70 years ago, maybe even 100, and you see how nature has taken hold. I always find that a beautiful thing. Ponder on it. Ponder that if you stay still long enough, Will nature claim you back? Will you be at one, or will you be dead? I hear birdies calls in the distance. Melancholy is dawning as I try to reminisce in memories I know forgotten. Even though I claim I have never been here before, I turn a corner and find an old friend and know that we've hugged before. And as I approach and reach out my hand to touch this age of wonder, this life surpassed of any human, I know I've been here before. I know this tree. But I've never walked this path. Good day to you, Mr. Tree. And as we leave, I ponder again the great American redwood. It keeps cropping up in my walks and in my ponders. And here it is, right here, at the start of the pathway to my return to the River Clyde. Hiya. It's been a while. You bonny, beautiful fucking thing. It's a bonny place for sure, eh? This exact spot, I remember fishing here as a boy, maybe about 7 or 8 year old. Some of the better times of my childhood, well, I say better times, when I came down fishing with my brothers, I generally fished for about an hour or so, and then get fed up because I wouldn't catch anything. I wouldn't bait my hook, to be honest with you. I'd choose to practice my cast for an hour, and then I would wander off up into these woodlands, I guess. Know these trees. somewhere around here, in some 20 or 30 and back time loop, I may have the opportunity to bump into my young self. And I think that may be a glorious thing. I remember this old chap. He's been standing like that since I was at least 6 years old. This path wasn't here when I was younger. The path was down. It was just like a riverbank you walked up, eh? But I guess they have to make it pretty and safe for the public. And I guess it keeps the river managed well, which is good. We're just coming round to the gatehouse here. Try to think of the name of the house, I can't really remember. I think it's Mullisle's Castle Gatehouse, because there's a castle somewhere up in the woods. But as we saw the last time I came down to the Saunter on the Clyde, to come down through the castle estate for some reason is private, and I'm not sure why that is, but I will look into it and I will see if I can get some sort of access. Hey. Davie in the bar. No, don't. I can't do that here. Sometimes the ideas you have are just ridiculous, do you know that? Anyway, I'm going to be going up round the other side of this bridge to a more familiar part of the river to me, a part that I know very, very well. Strangely, I know the other side, like the other side of the bank, because that's the side that I fished on. Fished over here a couple of times, but from here on down I know the other side of the river, hence why I'm not too familiar with all of this here. There's only a few bridges that you can cross the Clyde here, this will be one of them. But today we are not going to cross there. We will eventually. There's some beautiful orchards and stuff all over sort of Chrisford and up that way. Some big castles as well and the ruins. I'd like to take you up there and show you. But for now we're walking on this side of the Clyde and we're going to keep on going. And we'll pass by the bit that we were at previously, a few weeks back. And hopefully I won't get too lost getting home this time. Oh Jings, would you look at this? Excuse my cough, people, I'm sorry. Footpath closed. I guess the bridge is a bit defunct. Okay, diversion up the stairs or the bridge, get you on the other side. Here's a handy big signboard that tells you all about Mullisle Woods. I'm not going to read it out, but I might keep it there long enough just for you to read it. Then again I might not. This is the map of where we're walking around, and obviously we are walking along this side of the Clyde here. We're going to be going to this point and then this road hopefully will take me back up, take a look. Here's a better map. If you're looking up Google Maps, you might be able to get an idea of where I am. So this is the village of Dalserf. It's a tiny wee hamlet, one of the very few hamlets still left in Scotland. And Mullisle Bridge is where we just came up off of the path. So I walked down through Mullisle Wood here, down onto the river and through. And that's the route that we're going to be taking. What you's got to read. It's some of that. If you can. Right, let's head back down onto the path and get back to the river. It's a beautiful evening, by the way. I'm not sure what time it is. I left the house about 3:30, so I guess I've been out about an hour or so. It's the funny thing, on the way here, all the way here, I was worried about time and stuff. Oh, check the fir trees. But as soon as I got down here and saw the river, all of that just disappeared. Time doesn't really matter, eh? So as I was saying, I remember some glorious big trees down here. I'll sort of zoom out. We'll go and have a wee look. I think the light's going, so my zoom is being a bit wonky. I climbed him when I think I was 11 or 12, right to the top of his branches. And I sat up there, oh I don't know, a good 2 hours, watching my brothers go up and down the river fishing, and a few other folk in motors out on the road, and not one person saw me. Don't know if you can see there's like a Y right at the very top. I'll try and zoom in on it. I sat in that sort of cradle there. Ah, man, it's good to be back. Hey, big chap. How we doing? Wow, check you out. Is that no Bonnie? You're a well treasured specimen, my fella. Give me a hug. It's been a long time since I've been here. Long time. Glad to be back. It'll be glorious to come down in a month or so's time. See him out in full bloom. And there's more. There's lots more. There's lots of beautiful, beautiful trees down here to share yous, or share with yous, I should say. What a bonny night. So that's us, we've walked along the river here and we're back full circle to where we started a couple of weeks ago. That was the area that I walked down through to come down and find the river. We walked along here and we had a wee sat and we had a wee chat, and it was all a wee bit emotional. Look how the Ransoms have grew up if we were here last time. It is an amazing place. It's going to take a wee few times of me coming down here to maybe find my words, so to speak. It all still sort of takes me aback a bit. But it is amazing. So coming up is the place basically where I went a little awry last time and decided to take my own path, which, I mean, essentially it did work out. I did get back home. But I have checked the map this time, and I think the way back home. So it's getting dark, sun's going down. It probably will be quite dark by the time we get back. Maybe we'll get some nice nighttime views along the river. I kind of don't want them because I don't want to be down here at night time, but yeah, it would be nice. It's definitely something that we can do during the summer, is just come down and spend a night on the river. That would be absolutely glorious. But anyway, for now, I've got a wee bit of walking to do, and I'll catch yous up further on down the road. Hope yous have enjoyed so far. It's been a nice walk. Bonny walk. Rugby post tree. That's quite strange. Excuse me. Bit puffed. That was a big bit of a climb up. So if the river's down there, if you can see it, I've come up this big long path, and the sun's really going down. It's a nice air, and you can hear the birds doing their final calls for tonight. I was just walking past here, and I'm not going to go up or go in because I want to leave it for another video. I'll come down specially for him. But look at this big chap in here. Is he not a bonny big tree? I think from this distance I would say he's an ash. You can see the grooves going up and down his bark. But wow. It's beautiful. Right, let's walk on a little more. More hills for me. Scotland is full of hills. Just sit and listen to the beautiful countryside of my home. Hope you enjoy. Is that no a bonny sight and sound? I do miss this so much. It was good to be back. I hope you have enjoyed today's walk. I certainly have. It's been a great day. It was nice to be back down at the Clyde again, eh? And I'm glad I get the opportunity to share this place with you. It's beautiful just standing here as the dusk starts to set in. Hearing the birds singing in the background. Still a little bit of chill in the air, but you know that spring's coming. I noticed a few trees budding up today. By no means I obviously expect a frost to come, but my feeling tells me they'll last it, that they'll get through it. This is a big, strong woodland. Lots of big old trees here looking after it. And people looking after it too. Such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing to see humans and nature actually existing alongside each other and working. If only we could do that on a grander scale. So, that's it for the Sunday Saunter this week. As I said, I hope you enjoyed the walk. I very much did. It was a glorious afternoon. I've got about another 2 or 3 miles to walk just up the road to get back home. So this will probably be the last video that I make just now. I say to you all that I hope to see you all later in the Sunday chill. As per usual on the Sunday night, it is the place to be after all. And if you didn't catch my video this morning, I happened to take practice in my very first chant, as per the great CW chanters, commonweal chanting. Have a look if you haven't. Let me know what you think. I'm actually considering doing one chant every day this week, and then putting them together as a diary of chanting for a week, maybe. Mixing it up and seeing what happens. You know how it goes. See you tonight in the Sunday chill. Cheery Pip, thanks for joining us. Dusk in the Clyde Valley as night draws us to a close. We look o'er the green fields scattered with woolly sheep, and as always we do admire a nice beech hedge. It's a broad beech hedge, isn't it?